So recently, the Russo brothers were once again part of an interview, and they talked a little bit about their favorite character from Marvel Comics, which they made it very clear that it's Wolverine. That's both of the Russo brothers' favorite comic book character. They've said, look, we wish we could have included that character. We want to do that character. Like, I think they will. Eventually, they'll come back around and they'll work on Wolverine for the MCU. But when it comes to them teasing, they pretty much said you have to do the complete opposite of Hugh Jackman. And
yeah, you really would, yeah.
I mean, look, no matter what you do, if you think the crazy Maguire fans are selective, imagine somebody that's been a Wolverine that defined 2 generations of kids growing up. Hell, even 3 in some cases. Like, you've seen nothing yet compared to the ridicule that the new Wolverine is gonna get.
No, new guy. Well, you're gonna get the people that like me. Anything Marvel do is perfect and you can do no wrong.
Yes, just like me. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Just like us. That's because we get paid.
Yeah.
But you're gonna get the other side where it's like, no, MCU bad. I need those Twitter clicks, I need those likes and retweets to justify my existence. So therefore, everything is bad. And then obviously you're gonna get the 3 Foxmen fans that are still hanging around, being like, "Oh, shoot, Jackman."
Yeah.
If that doesn't happen, you're just gonna get that same thing that happened with Spider-Man, where the other franchises were actually a masterpiece, and this one's bad just because it's not those. Because I want to be different.
This one's too contemporary. Why do they have to rely on the MCU? It doesn't make sense that he's Weapon X. Why does he have to connect to Captain America? That's not like the comics. But they won't have read the comics to know this. So the Russos, Joe specifically is the one that said, he's like, you have to do kind of a different thing and go in a different direction. I'm like, the first thing that has to set them apart is, whatever you do, no jeans and beater the first time we see him, for the love of God.
Yeah.
But
here's a really easy way to do Wolverine differently. You just do Laura Kinney.
Yeah. Bring her in with Deadpool.
No.
But I want that character, though.
No.
Well,
no. You're getting Deadpool. We're keeping Deadpool far away from everything. It's for the best. Deadpool can get oversaturated really quickly. Yeah, I know people are like, you can't do Laura Kinney without Logan. It's like, no, you can. You can do literally whatever you want with any current character without something like that. It literally does not matter. If you really want Logan in there, hey, she's the daughter of Logan. Logan's just a regular person.
Yeah.
There you go. Done.
I do. See, that's different enough, but I think you leave so much money on the table by not having Logan proper as Wolverine that
you do, but it's just the easiest way to do something different, isn't it?
It is.
You can't just get someone else and be like, oh yeah, he's now Logan. This is now your Wolverine. Like, no, it just won't work.
I mean, worst case scenario, they bring in Jackman and then it's all over.
I've even said it before in here, like, if you really want, like, if you want to go something completely different, you can have your cake and eat it too. Do Jimmy Hudson from The Ultimates.
Mm-hmm.
Do Laura Kinney from 616. At the same time, you literally just make them Logan's kids, and he's just there. You can have Jackman as Logan, as the father, living in some little wood cabin in Canada. And they suddenly have the same mutant powers.
Yeah.
And they just go along like that.
I mean, I don't see why we can't. Fine, if people really want Jackman back, fine. Bring in Jackman and say he's already been Wolverine doing his missions and stuff. And if we need, we can do flashbacks and do the Hank Pym thing. Just do that. Like, it's worked for Hank Pym.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know anybody that's like, man, I sure do miss that Hank Pym comic moment that he's known for. Like, okay, say it without saying beats Janet. Like, they struggle to come up with a moment. It's like, look, Wolverine can work the same way. If he's a mentor to younger proteges, two of them, sure. Like, that's easy enough. Like, it's...
No, you could... No. You could do the whole Evan Peters thing. Spoilers.
Yeah.
For Wonder. Do the whole Evan Peters thing. He's clearly not Peter. He's not Peter from the X-Men movies. It's literally just Evan Peters. It's a fun little wink and a nod to a sort of different franchise.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go like, hey, yes, he's playing the same character. Like, hey, here's Hugh Jackman. He's a guy that served in the war. He has the healing properties, and you can play, to that side of Wolverine's history, where he didn't have the claws. Like this Logan never went through those experiments to get the claws and everything else. He's just a guy that has a healing factor.
Yeah.
But he's kept himself. He served with Cap in the war. He's kept himself separate for most of the time. He has 2 kids. Those 2 kids can go through an experiment because they are obviously the people that are doing experiments know who he is, and you could play off that way. That, to me, that is the best way they could take it.
That would honestly be pretty great.
You still have your history there, and you have 2 new characters that are completely different characters to who Logan is going forward.
Because you could have Jimmy, you have Laura, you do the experiments, and then somewhere down the road, if you really want, you could be like, hey, Dad, want to suit up one more time because we need you? There's your Jackman in a suit, and you literally got the best of everything. Like, that is the best way to do it, I feel. Like that. But
because they're going to do something with Jackman. Let's be honest.
Yep.
Absolutely going to do something with Jackman. So, but hey, we'll just have to wait and see.
Well, wait and see.